Sometimes the smallest thing can play a decisive role in something far more significant. You wouldn't even notice at first, but how can you ignore it when it suddenly jumps right in front of you? I'm puzzled, honestly. I have no idea when exactly this started happening. It's so unexpected, so painfully cliche, or maybe just plain unfair. Starting Wednesday, my good friend began what I could only call negotiations. "What are your plans for the weekend?" he asked casually. "Not planning a trip anywhere?" "No, nothing like that." "Why? Are you inviting me somewhere?" I replied, having no clue who his invitation was actually meant for. "No, not exactly. I just wanted to ask if I could borrow your car again. You lent to me recently and, well, I need it again. So what do you say?" I hesitated, thinking it over. No plans, no big outings ahead. The store's close enough. I could walk. I don't know," I said, playing hard to get. "Look, I need to drive to my aunt's place in the village. It's her birthday, and I have to pick up my grandmother, bring her to the party, and take her back afterward. She can't manage the trip by bus. She's been asking for a while. It's important." How could I say no? So I told him to swing by for the keys on Friday. Barely half a day later, my wife came to me with a strikingly similar question. "So, what's your plan for Saturday? You're not busy, right?" "Nope, nothing planned," I answered, unaware where this was going. "Perfect. So in the morning, we'll head to the market to get groceries. Then we'll drive to my mom's. Not much to do in the village during winter. Just clear the paths from snow. That's all. We'll leave by 9. Don't worry, you'll get plenty of sleep." She had it all mapped out, so well that I actually felt guilty admitting I'd already promised a car to a friend. When Natalie found out, she was furious. "Oh, of course. You always know how to put everyone else's needs ahead of your own," she snapped, flipping her hair and storming into the other room. And there I sat, lost in thought. Since when did her mom and the snow become my responsibilities? On Friday evening, Max swung by to pick up the car and drove off. I wasn't worried. A couple of months ago, he'd borrowed it and returned it in perfect condition. Nothing much had changed since then, except that I'd installed a new dash cam. My wife, on the other hand, was a bigger headache. She had to take the bus to her mom's place, and for the next 2 days, she wouldn't stop ranting about it. I could hardly wait for Saturday. Natalie was so annoyed that she even forbade me from walking her to the bus stop. The moment she left, the house went silent. I checked the fridge and realized there was absolutely no food left for me. Well, great. I ran to the store, grabbed something to eat, and while I was at it, picked up a couple of beers. Time to relax. For 2 days, I did nothing but play on the computer, just pure, uninterrupted downtime. On Sunday afternoon, my friend called. "The car is downstairs. Come take a look." I went out, took the keys from him, and as a bonus, Sam handed me a bottle of whiskey. "A little something to toast your mother-in-law's health. I meant to bring it for your aunt's birthday yesterday, but, well, here you go." Now, who in their right mind would turn that down? My wife got back late in the evening. I gave her a once-over. "So, where's the army of canned goods from your mom?" "Are you serious?" I was traveling alone and in that god-awful overcrowded bus. I didn't bring a thing. Not a single jar. I just help her out a bit. That's all. "All right then. Let's make dinner." "I'm starving." She looked relieved. We ate. Natalie filled me in on how her mom was doing, then went to bed ridiculously early. I'm completely drained. "Public transport just sucks the life out of me," she mumbled around 7:30, collapsing onto the bed. I sat there for a while, and then it hit me. I had left my car in the passenger seat. So I went downstairs to grab it. And that's when a thought crossed my mind. Why not check the dash cam? Where exactly had Sam been driving? The recorder kicks in automatically when the car starts. And then, amidst the flickering trees and open highway, I saw it. The car, parked in an empty clearing. The car started rocking. Soft sighs from inside. Seemed like Sam had picked up a passenger on his way to my mother-in-law's. Well, good for him, I thought. He didn't waste any time. A little business, a little pleasure, as they say, efficiency. But then the scenery changed. I was expecting rural landscapes, cows grazing, chickens darting in front of the hood. Nothing like that. Next stop, a gas station. He left the engine running, filled up, and his passenger went to the restroom. And imagine my surprise when I saw who it was. Natalie. She came back a couple minutes later, got in, and they drove off. The car pulled up to a roadside motel, a small diner, a handful of rooms, a fuel stop, a basic cafe, the kind of place mostly truckers crash for the night. The next recording, Sunday morning. So they spent the evening, the night, and yet my friend had the audacity to hand me a bottle of whiskey, claiming it was for my aunt's birthday. And my lovely wife, she strolled back home all sweet and starving as if nothing had happened. I didn't wake her. I just packed her things. By morning, her bags were waiting in the hallway. Then I put the car up for sale, listed it cheap, wanted gone fast. Spent the rest of the morning sipping whiskey. Just like that, in one single day, I lost a friend, a wife, my favorite car, and any faith I had left in decency and humanity. Honestly, I don't think anyone could stage a more shameless betrayal if they tried. So guys, if you liked today's story, please like the video and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon.